big boy right there. I don't even know what that is.
He's not happy. Soon, but you can see a little bit right there. He's like chasing around, man. He's been giving him quite a hard time. So. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you guys know, if you saw my last video, that I'm going ahead and add fish to my cichlid tank. It's been a pretty fun series to kind of put on for you guys, kind of show you guys the whole process and me setting up my 55-gallon tank and fully stocking it. So it's a pretty exciting day today because I'm going to be adding to this fish tank. So before I get into that, I want to talk about the last video when I talked about the fish I was adding. As you guys see, I have 6 cichlids behind me, but I did not know which kind of cichlids they were when I made the video. But since then, I've seen a ton of comments on the video, and I've also done some research myself. And I've been able to identify, all the fish that I have in my tank. So I kind of want to tell you guys that real quick, so you have a general understanding of, the type of personalities I have inside this tank, and that's going to determine what we get today. So I have 3 yellow labs. It's me, those yellow guys right here. I have 1 pendani. The pendani is going to be that electric blue fish. It's over there. I wrote some B-roll footage of the pendani. Then I have 1 Taurus, aka the golden boona, aka the devil, is what everyone's been saying to me, because that fish is known to be very aggressive and territorial. So that's something I got to keep in mind as I go forward and kind of work out these decorations as we continue to add to this tank. And then I have a scraper muffin boona, which is going to be that big guy, not the giant Daniel, but this guy right here. So yeah, man, that's what I have inside the tank. And just kind of update, it's been 2 weeks since the tank's been set up. They've all been doing, really well. No drama within the tank. Now they're all juveniles right now, so they're all pretty young, so they don't have too much of that territorial behavior just yet. But I have seen a little bit of chasing, but that's all normal within these kind of fish. But yeah, it's been all pretty good so far. But I'm excited because it's been time to kind of let the fish acclimate inside the tank. The bacteria has been catching up with the amount of fish that are in there, so now I think it's time to go ahead and add some more fish. So I'm very excited to do that today, guys, and I want to kind of bring along the process because, like I said, I've been documenting from getting the tank to adding to it, so I want to continue to do that until the tank is fully stocked. But this is a 55-gallon tank, and these are all juveniles, so I'm not sure how many fish I'm going to put in there just yet, but I'm thinking between the numbers of 12 to 15. And right now I have 7 fish in total, 6 Abunas and 1 giant Daniel. So that giant Daniel was in there first as a tested fish, but now it's kind of the fish to kind of keep the peace amongst the tank because it swims so fast. It kind of, blocks the line of view for fish who may feel like they ever want to get to that point. But it's been nothing so far. I want to hope that it stays that way. So yeah, man, that's what's going to happen today. So you want to quarantine your fish when you get new fish because you don't want them carrying diseases or anything like that can kind of impact the rest of the tank. So I set up a quarantine tank within my office for the fish to sit in there before they go to the big tank. So yeah, I got a quarantine tank inside my office. I've been cycling for the last couple of days. I've used an old filter media from an old fish tank, adding bacteria and testing it daily. So I'm happy to say that the water is finally at a safe level. So I got an API ammonia tester kit from PetSmart, and this is the level to kind of show what's safe and what's not. And this is where we're testing at, man. We are at the safe level. If you can see these it's officially at 0 ammonia within the tank, so that is great. The fish will be great to be in there. I'm very excited to go ahead and bring you guys along the process with me. So that's what we're going to do today. If you saw the last video, I was supposed to go to Keller Fish Farms the first time, but they were closed. But now I'm on a day, made sure I checked in advance that they are open now, so I'm going to go there and pick out these fish. Like I said, I went to the other fish store last time to get these guys, and I'm glad I did because I love the fish that I have. But I really like the expertise that comes with Keller Fish Farms. Like I said, I built a relationship with the owner, so I'm going to be pretty excited to go in there and get my second batch of fish from him and kind of ask him some more questions that I have. But yeah, guys, that's what's happening today. I don't want to drag it on too long. I say that every time, but I don't want to drag it on too long. I want to get straight into the video and kind of show you guys that process. So before I do that, I'm going to show you 2 things. The first thing that I want to show you guys is the current setup right now. So last time you guys saw this, you did not see that I added more live rock to the tank. I added more live rock to the tank because one, I need to raise the pH a little bit. I think I'm sitting at like a 7.5, and I like to get the pH at least to a 8. So I added some live rock to kind of raise the pH, and more importantly, I like to add some more territories and caves for these fish. So I kind of set them up in ways that the fish can kind of crawl in and out of these, or swim in and out of these caves. So that's kind of what's going on with this setup right now. And yeah, guys, I'm pretty excited to kind of show you everything. So, all right, guys, I just pulled up to Keller Fish Farms, aka the House of Tropical Fish, is what it says. So, I told you guys before, it's a mom and pop shop, so it's pretty small. I don't want to record too much inside because I don't know if they want that going on or not. But I just took the mic off the top, so hopefully you guys can hear me good still. But I'm trying to go incognito a little bit. But yeah, man, we're about to go inside and kind of pick out these fish, get this water tested, man, and leave some good fish. So some tropical fish right here. We got a lot of different fish going on here. That's a big boy right there. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's a lot of different fish going on. Okay, this side is all African cichlids. This side is South American cichlids. So I've been here before, so I pretty much know the setup. Those are how my guys are gonna get me a little bigger. Mine are like that size right now, but yeah, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Those guys are pretty cool. Big cichlids. Oh. Hold on. That's a sweet one. Look at those. What are those? What are those? I think that's what mine will look like when it's a little older. I think. I'm not sure though. These guys are super still. Jack Dempsey's. Those are sweet. These are South American, so I don't know if they'll fit in my tank or if they'll work with my tank with the pH that's required. I'm not a fan of these guys too much. I want some more color. I like these orange looking ones. They're sweet. I kind of want to get some of those.
You need to add some more night-out bacteria to your water.
Alright.
They can tell you how to use it.
You need to add bacteria to cycle your tank.
So it's not
Did
ready?
you put any test fish in there yet?
Nope.
Yeah, small size, 30 gallon.
30 gallons.
So this
A
is...
couple in the morning and couple in the evening.
So I have my big tank set up with the... Okay. With 6 fish in it. But that smaller one is for my... when I quarantine
Yeah, but
them.
you have to cycle it first.
Right.
Before you add fish in there.
Right, so it's not ready yet? Okay.
And this is the bacteria.
Alright guys, so I'm at a little bit of a dilemma. So my quarantine tank is not cycled all the way. It needs a little bit more time, and you know, I'm pretty excited to get some. I'm already here. I drove 30 minutes away. My wife's gonna be mad at me, but I don't think I'm going quarantine, man. Just because my fish they've been doing good already. They're already healthy. They're also juvenile and small, so I don't know if they have too much susceptibility to carry disease. And talking to the people here, they're saying that their fish don't typically have any issues. Take that with a grain of salt, but I think I'm just gonna kind of risk it, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just get these fish and put it into the tank now because that's already been cycled, and I really don't want to wait another 2 weeks to get more fish, man. So I'm gonna keep that quarantine tank running because I'm gonna get some more fish from an online shop. That's gonna be another video. I'm gonna do that in a couple weeks. I'm gonna let the tank keep cycling while that's happening, but I think I'm gonna get these fish and put them into the tank. So that's what's gonna happen, guys. I'm gonna grab some of these fish today, and then I'm going to grab a little bit more decorations and kind of finish the video out like that. So I know I said quarantine, guys. Definitely quarantine if you can, but I'm a little bit impatient. I'm gonna risk it. Now I do know what's possible, what's the risk that can happen with this, but I'm gonna take a chance with it. Pray about it, man, and just hope that everything works out good. So that's what's happening, man. My wife's not gonna be happy about it, but hey, That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, let's pick out these fish and kind of go from there. I think I'm gonna get some fish out of this batch because this is what's closest to the size that I have right now. And I kind of like what they look like, so I'm gonna try to get some of these orange OB ones and add them into the tank. So these kind of look like what I have already. So maybe get a couple more of those, but I like those orange speckle ones, and that one's sweet too. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of see what they're thinking and then kind of go from there. I'll grab a few of these and then kind of get some more rock from outside and then kind of take it back home and kind of finish up the video from there. So I'm back from the store, man. You guys already know the deal. I'm not quarantining these guys, man. I'm risking it for the biscuit. Risking it for the biscuit, man. So this is what we got right here. I'm not sure of all of these, but I will add them right here. Make sure I go ahead and add what these fish are, but these are the guys right here, man. These are the new guys to the clan, to the crew. Show you guys some more B-roll footage, but these are guys that I'm adding to the tank. Like I said, I'm not going to quarantine, but I'm just going to pray to God. God, please let these guys not have no disease. And hope that everything goes well. I got some stability. Actually, I got Paragard, which is a really great medicine for all types of exterior diseases. Hoping that if there is any disease, which we are going to pray and speak down that there's not, that it's going to be exterior, not interior, because it's a whole different kind of medicine, a whole different process. But put some Paragard, probably gonna put some Paragard in there just to make sure that everybody's safe to go, but let them get acclimated and see how the rest of these guys act with all this. I'm not really sure what to expect. It's my first time to add new fish to the already established tank, so it's gonna be a little bit different to kind of see how these guys act. Just kind of show you guys what they look like and go from there, man. So I got the light off in the tank right now to kind of let the new fish you know, get acclimated. I don't want to cause too much stress to these guys, but I'm hoping while I do all of this that it can kind of distract the fish from seeing a new fish and kind of help them acclimate to the situation a little bit better. But yeah, I'm gonna rinse these off and kind of get them ready and then kind of add these into the fish tank as well. I may do a little bit of a water change to kind of throw them off a little bit and kind of go from there. But so that whole process of doing the water change, in the middle of that, I was adding in new decorations just to kind of reestablish the territories for these fish. So when the new fish go in there, it's not too much of an issue, but it clouded up the water quite a bit because I was stirring up the substrate. I was taking it out, putting it back in, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. And I don't think this is going to be a long-term solution, but this is what's going to happen for now, just so these fish are good to go when they get in there. So the water is definitely a little cloudy. Actually, a lot of cloudy. But I added some aqua clear in there as well as the conditioner to kind of get the water, you know, get that chlorine out of that tap water that was added into the tank. But I think the aqua clear should kind of clear up all this cloudiness, and I'll kind of follow up with that before I end this video. But yeah, guys, that's where we're at right now. I'm going to let the fish into the tank. I get acclimated for like at least 20-30 minutes now while I'm doing all that. So I'm hoping to get them in there so they're not in this tank too long, and you know, everything goes good and we have some smooth sailing. So that's kind of what's going on right now, guys. Kind of update you a little bit, and let's get these guys in here. The aqua clear should clear this up in the next couple hours and we should be good to go. All right, we'll let these guys into the fish tank. New guy right down there. Trying to scope out the scene and see what's going on with all these guys. That's the new guy right there. Looks beautiful. And that's the cichlids, a little territorial right now. He's doing this crazy dance. I'm not sure what that means, but I think he's trying to show his dominance. And that's the new fish right there. And that's the new guy right there too, the little guy. They all seem to be in this little corner. Probably a little nervous. New environment and everything. But hoping that everything goes well and that they kind of adjust to everything. The guys are kind of sticking together. They're familiar with each other. And I'm not sure where that other cichlid went. He's not happy. It's a lot of different territories, so they just got to figure out their way in this whole entire setup. But I'll kind of check in with you guys once it clears up a little bit and they kind of get more settled. I'm gonna turn this light off so they can adjust a little better to everything. But I'm gonna give these guys some time to adjust and kind of figure out, you know, what's going on. Get adjusted to the water a little bit and kind of figure out their place in the tank. But I'll kind of check in with you guys in the next hour or so and update you guys on what's going on and how's it all going. So just a little update on these guys. I added more decorations to the tank just to kind of make more caves for these guys, more hiding spots, and kind of change up the tank settings so when these new fish came in it wouldn't be much of an issue. But the only thing I could say that happened is that orange guy right there has me getting bullied by the tank boss, which is that guy right there. So I'm still trying to figure out how to stop that. I'm hoping it plays itself out soon, but you can see a little bit right there. He's like chasing him around, man. He's been giving him quite a hard time, so I've been keeping a close eye on them, making sure it didn't get too bad. But if you guys have any idea of how to stop that, definitely drop that in the comments. That'd be greatly appreciated. I'm gonna take that into consideration and try to apply that. But if it gets too bad, I might just remove the orange cichlid or maybe even the bully and give him a long time in quarantine, and maybe when he goes back, he'll be better behaved. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this whole entire video. It's already a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I feel like everything that I said needed to be included so you guys are up to date with how this whole process went. But if you did make it to the end of the video, I appreciate you guys being here. You know the whole spiel: like, comment, subscribe, and drop in the comments, man, what I can do to kind of help out that aggression with that new fish and the tank boss. I'm hoping things work themselves out. I tried to redecorate a little bit, but I'll keep a close eye on it. But if you guys have any advice, I definitely would appreciate that, so drop that in the comments. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like I said, I'm gonna get some live fish from this website in the next couple months, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here once again, and stay tuned for other content I got coming out. Peace out.